As the summer transfer window heats up, Manchester City have turned their focus to reinforcing a key area of their squad, the goalkeeping department. In a move that has caught the attention of fans and pundits alike, City have approached Burnley with the intention of re-signing young goalkeeper James Trafford, a player they previously sold to the Clarets in July 2023 for an initial fee of $15 million. This unexpected development signals a potential reshaping of City's goalkeeping hierarchy and a reflection of Trafford's growing reputation, despite a mixed season in the Premier League. In this 10,000-character deep dive, we'll explore all aspects of this story. The background of James Trafford, his development and journey from City to Burnley, why Manchester City want him back, the status of Ederson and Stefan Ortega, Burnley's stance, and what this could mean for Trafford's future, and for the reigning Premier League champions. The background of James Trafford. James Trafford is a name that resonates with England youth football followers. Born on October 10, 2002, in Cockermouth, Cumbria, Trafford joined Manchester City's youth academy at the age of 12 after being scouted while playing for Carlisle United. Quickly recognized for his composure, shot-stopping, and ball-playing abilities, Trafford rose through the ranks at City, representing England at multiple youth levels and becoming a standout performer for the U21s. However, due to the fierce competition at the Etihad, where Ederson has firmly held the #1 spot for years, Trafford found first-team opportunities limited. Like many of City's promising youngsters, he embarked on a series of loan spells, most notably at Bolton Wanderers, where he kept 26 clean sheets in 74 appearances and was pivotal in their 2023 EFL Trophy win. That form earned him a transfer to Burnley in July 2023, as Vincent Kompany, the City legend managing the Clarets, made Trafford his starting keeper for their return to the Premier League. 2. Trafford at Burnley. Mixed results, raw talent. Trafford's season at Burnley in 2023-24 was filled with challenges and learning experiences. Thrust into a struggling side facing relegation, Trafford endured a difficult introduction to Premier League life. His inexperience showed at times, with criticism for positioning and decision-making under pressure. However, there were also glimpses of brilliance, particularly his shot-stopping in one-on-one situations and his distribution under pressure, reminiscent of the City philosophy. By mid-season, Kompany briefly replaced Trafford with Aro Muric, leading many to question if Trafford had been promoted to the top flight too early. Yet as Burnley's relegation was confirmed, Trafford's resilience and youth potential remained intact, with many insiders insisting that he would bounce back stronger, a sentiment apparently shared by Manchester City. Third, Manchester City's goalkeeper situation. So why would Manchester City want to re-sign Trafford just a year after selling him? 1. Stefan Ortega's uncertain future. City's reliable backup goalkeeper Stefan Ortega, who has delivered key performances, most notably against Tottenham in the final games of the season, is attracting interest from Germany and Spain. Reports suggest Ortega is considering offers that guarantee him first-team football, which City can't promise with Ederson still around. 2. Ederson's exit talks. Even Ederson, City's undisputed #1 since 2017, has reportedly received significant offers from Saudi Arabia. Though no formal bid has been accepted, City are preparing for every possibility. 3. Homegrown talent and club philosophy. Trafford is homegrown, a status that carries weight under Premier League and UEFA squad registration rules. Reintegrating him into the squad would boost City's domestic player quota and align with Pep Guardiola's increasing emphasis on integrating academy graduates. 4. A long-term successor? Trafford is only 21 and has already played Premier League football. Guardiola and City may see him as a long-term project who, under City's guidance, can be molded into Ederson's eventual successor. AFA. The transfer talks. What's happening? City's approach to Burnley is believed to be informal at this stage, with discussions taking place at boardroom level. The key points under negotiation include transfer fee. Burnley reportedly value Trafford at 25 to 30 million, significantly more than the 15 million they paid last year. The increase reflects his age, experience, and potential. Buyback clause. When City sold Trafford, they inserted a buyback clause, rumored to be around $20 million, allowing them to re-sign him under predefined conditions. Whether this clause is active now remains unclear, as it may have a time-based trigger, e.g., after 2 seasons. Player willingness. Trafford is said to be open to returning to Manchester City, though he would want clarity about his role. As a player with international ambitions, he starred for England in the U21 European Championship, saving a penalty in the final. He doesn't want to stagnate on the bench. Burnley's position. Resistant but realistic, Burnley's relegation to the Championship complicates their position. Ideally, they'd like to keep Trafford as a key piece in their promotion push. However, with parachute payments only covering so much, a lucrative sale could fund multiple transfers. And with Company now gone, he took over at Bayern Munich, the new managerial direction might not prioritize Trafford as heavily. Burnley are therefore resistant but realistic. If City make a concrete offer close to $30 million, the Clarets could be tempted to cash in, especially if Trafford pushes for the move. 6. Pep Guardiola's long-term goalkeeping vision. Pep Guardiola's system relies on a goalkeeper who is not just a shot stopper but a ball-playing quarterback. Ederson has epitomized that role for 7 seasons. However, as he approaches his 32nd birthday and faces potential moves abroad, City are quietly planning for the future. Guardiola has always admired young goalkeepers who can learn and adapt. Trafford fits that mold. His passing range, comfort in tight spaces, and ability to launch quick counters are qualities Pep values. With coaching under Xabi Mancisidor, City's elite goalkeeping coach, Trafford could evolve into a true modern keeper. 7. England's angle. The national team future beyond club level. Trafford is being watched closely by England manager Gareth Southgate and his coaching staff. With Jordan Pickford and Aaron Ramsdale ahead of him, Trafford knows he needs top-level club minutes to break into the senior setup. Returning to City could be a double-edged sword. Greater exposure and elite training, but limited game time unless injuries occur or Guardiola rotates more frequently. On the other hand, remaining at Burnley in the Championship might delay his national team ambitions. This makes the decision complex and highly personal. Potential alternatives. City's backup plans. If the Trafford deal fails, City have other options. Bart Verbruggen, Brighton. A top Dutch prospect who fits City's profile, although Brighton would demand a high fee. Diogo Costa, Porto. A Champions League-tested keeper, though his price tag exceeds 50 million. Zach Steffen. Still technically on City's books, but unlikely to return as a trusted number 2. Still, Trafford offers a homegrown advantage, emotional connection to the club, and high developmental ceiling, making him arguably the most balanced option. 9. What could happen next? Several scenarios are now in play. 1. City trigger the buyback clause, potentially fast-tracking the deal. 2. City negotiate a new fee, closer to Burnley's valuation, possibly with add-ons or sell-on clauses. 3. Trafford requests the move, adding pressure on Burnley to cooperate. 4. Ortega or Ederson leaves, creating a clear opening for Trafford to return as second choice or even to compete for the number 1 spot. 5. Burnley resist and promote Trafford, building their championship campaign around him. Final thoughts. A homegrown reunion in the making? The possibility of James Trafford returning to Manchester City is more than a simple transfer story. It's about youth development, long-term planning, and the evolution of the modern goalkeeper. For City, this could be a low-risk, high-reward reunion with a player who already understands the club's DNA. For Trafford, it could be the gateway to becoming one of England's top keepers. Yet timing will be everything. With transfer deadlines approaching, clarity over Ortega and Ederson will likely determine how far City go to bring Trafford back. Until then, Fans of both clubs and England will watch this story unfold with keen interest.